The second season of Chainsaw Man, it's officially confirmed, and I'll show you the trailer during this video. And honestly, I'm genuinely happy that it's finally happening. Chainsaw Man Season 2 has been a long wait for a lot of fans, and after all the rumors, leaks and silence, getting real confirmation feels unreal. This isn't just another sequel. This is the moment where Chainsaw Man truly changes its tone, scale, and ambition. Season 2 will focus on the international assassins arc, where different countries and their warriors begin hunting Denji. This is the point in the story where Chainsaw Man stops feeling like a strange, brutal monster hunting series and starts becoming something much bigger. The world opens up, the stakes rise, and the story gets noticeably darker, colder, and more ruthless. For the first time, Denji isn't just fighting devils, he's being hunted by the world itself. Governments, organizations, and elite fighters all want one thing: the Chainsaw Man's heart. And that alone completely changes the atmosphere of the series. Every encounter feels dangerous, unpredictable, and unfair. Denji is no longer chasing simple dreams. He's trying to survive in a world that sees him as a weapon. This season will introduce a huge number of new characters, assassins from different countries, each with their own abilities, motivations, and personalities. And unlike earlier enemies, these people aren't just chaotic monsters. Many of them are professionals. Calm, efficient, and terrifying in how casually they kill. And of course, this also means a massive increase in action. The fights in this arc are fast, brutal, and relentless. There's barely any time to breathe. One battle ends and another begins almost immediately. It's chaos by design, and if MAPPA adapts it properly, it could easily surpass Season 1 in intensity. But above all else, there's one moment everyone is waiting for: the Darkness Devil. This is the scene I'm personally the most excited and nervous about. In the manga, the Darkness Devil isn't just scary, it's oppressive. It doesn't feel like a normal enemy, it feels like something that shouldn't exist, something ancient and absolute. The way Fujimoto presents it is pure horror, not loud, not flashy, but suffocating. If MAPPA animates this moment with the same care they gave to Season 1's cinematic direction, or the insane choreography from the Reese movie, it could genuinely become one of the most unforgettable scenes in modern anime. Not just for Chainsaw Man fans, but for anime in general. This is the kind of scene people will clip, analyze, and talk about for years. In animation, with sound design, music, pacing, and motion, the Darkness Devil could go far beyond what the manga achieved, and that's saying a lot. However, there is one thing that makes me a bit uneasy. This arc isn't very long. If you look at the manga structure, the International Assassins arc could easily fit into 5 or 6 episodes without rushing, and that creates an awkward situation, because if Season 2 only adapts this arc, it might feel incomplete, like a setup season rather than a full story. That's why part of me still hopes they might include the final arc of Part 1 in this season. Structurally, it would make sense. Emotionally, it would hit incredibly hard. Ending Season 2 with the conclusion of Part 1 would make it unforgettable. But if I'm being realistic, I doubt it. We've already seen how MAPPA handles pacing with Chainsaw Man. The Reese arc wasn't especially long either, yet it was expanded into a full-length movie. And it worked. But it also shows that MAPPA prefers to give major arcs room to breathe, even if it means splitting the story across more projects. So realistically, they'll probably dedicate Season 2 entirely to this arc and save the finale of Part 1 for later, either as another season or possibly even another movie. And that honestly makes me a little sad, not because this arc is bad, it's great, but because the ending of Part 1 is, in my opinion, one of the strongest endings in modern manga. Emotionally, thematically, and narratively, it hits far harder than this arc. It's devastating, quiet, and unforgettable in a completely different way. Waiting even longer for that moment is going to be painful. There is, however, one small hope I'm holding on to. The beach scene with Makima. It's a relatively short moment, but it's incredibly important for her character and for Denji. Without it, this season could feel a bit emotionally hollow. All action, all chaos, but missing that unsettling calm that Makima brings to the story. If they include that scene, it would add balance. It would remind viewers that Chainsaw Man isn't just about violence. It's about manipulation, control, desire, and the quiet tension between characters. So now, I want to hear from you. What are you most excited for in Chainsaw Man Season 2? The Darkness Devil, the new characters and assassins, the non-stop action, or are you, like me, already thinking about the finale of Part 1 and wondering how long we'll have to wait? Let me know your opinion in the comments, like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Please, bye bye.